We're here night 2 at Gladstone. What a day. No rain, beautiful blue sky behind me. Track's going to be very different tonight, a lot slower and more racy, which is exactly what the drivers want. Also fans want to watch a lot of passing and hopefully less hooked up, junks like the cars just literally had that much traction last night. They just off they went. Right now they're doing a mad thing I've never seen before, like a fan walkthrough. All the drivers are walking around the whole track saying hello to the fans, so I'll get a little bit of footage of that and then we'll catch up with maybe some drivers or just get straight into action. We'll see how we go. Jai Corbet, mate, last night the car was absolutely off its rails. That feature was so fast. You got the lap record, I believe, now here at Gladstone at 10.5, something in a feature. Yeah. Talk us through the mentality of going out on a racetrack like that and it's just hammered down and you can't make an error. Yeah,
you just got to be comfortable, just quick, otherwise it's just, your race is going to be pretty difficult. Starting off the front and you had a bit of an advantage with clean air, but once it goes, you're catching lap cars, it starts to get a bit tricky, but yeah, you just got to be comfortable with what you got.
Now, with the incident last night, the car just literally had too much grip and took off. What was the damage to the car, and what was the work had to be done last night?
Oh, it was just a little bit of cosmetic stuff. Wings as expected. Fuel tank, brand new fuel tank was a bit of a pain, but it is what it is. But no, it was all easy fixable stuff. So at least it wasn't the car, which is the main thing. Otherwise, I probably would have been shitty about that. But it's not too bad. All right, mate. Well, good luck tonight, and hope you see the number 10 at the front, eh? Too easy.
We're here with Tarhlea. Last night, unfortunate finish to the night. Made the show just from start to finish with the rain leading up to that very fast racetrack we had. Explain your night.
Yeah, obviously the rain didn't help anyone out. It wasn't anyone's friend. Look, Bob and the team did a good job trying to bring the track back in for us. It was obviously stupid fast to begin with. It's the quickest we've been around here, and we've got a new motor that we've been dealing with for our new package this season. So it's good to see that it rips and it goes. And I think we just missed the invert by 1. So that sort of set us off pretty crap in the heat race and missed the invert. So started out of 7th. Biked it going into turn 1 there, so I sort of had to settle for that position. By the time you're in that, you sort of couldn't catch anyone anyway. So that lined us up for 14th in the feature and barely got a lap in before making contact with someone and sending it into a series of barrel rolls. So that was fun.
Yeah, with that barrel rolls, I did get a bit of that. Yeah. Just explain that. Was it something where you seen Oldfield a bit out of shape and had to set the car a bit different, or it was just, oh no, took it for a ride with that much grip on the racetrack?
To be honest, I actually never saw Luke. I didn't realise he half spun out and clipped the wall himself. I sort of, Newton biked up in front of me, so I had a good run coming into 1 there and got underneath him pretty good. And then I think Steve Loader and Claridge got bangled together and they both turned down on me as I was going down that line. So obviously left rear to right front, you're going to end up in a big crash anyway. So just wrong place, wrong time, unfortunately.
Now, with that work you had to do last night, was it so much work around washing and re-getting the car together?
To be honest, it wasn't that bad with the repairs. It was literally just a top wing and a front axle. So we got pretty lucky with all that. We were a bit concerned the diff might have been smashed out of it with all the arms bent and smashed off as well. It did come up through the seat a little bit, but nothing too major that we can still race with today. So we got pretty fortunate there. So for obviously the violent wreck it was pretty minimal damage, really.
Now, you're back at it tonight. Is there any message you'd like to say to young girls that want to get racing themselves, and how do they get involved?
How I started was back when GW Racing first started Sprintcar racing. Dad was crew chief of Peter Luck all those years, so we sort of were involved from Speedway from the get-go. So I was always hanging around learning stuff from a young age up until we started our quarter midget career at the age of 5 or 6 or whatever it was. So just if you've got involvement in that way, definitely don't be afraid to learn. Go ask teams to. We went up to Darwin last week to go hang out with Hallett and GW Racing, just to hang out with the caliper they are and learn that way is really valuable to learn racecraft and learn some stuff as well. So my big thing's just, don't be afraid to ask. So.
Now, sponsors on board for the year, are there any sponsors you'd like to thank and give mentions to?
Yeah, no, big thanks to Hutchinson Builders for coming on board as major sponsors again. They're, like I said to Gav last season, they're pretty fresh to the motorsport scene, so they're really excited about it all. We welcomed High Side Clothing to the team this season as well, so it's good to have Matt on board with us. Obviously Dad chips a heap of money, so he's pretty much the major sponsor too. Just all the other little people that help out along the way. Obviously it's a very costly sport and every bit helps.
All right, thanks and good luck tonight, eh?
Yeah, no, thank you.
We're back to a normal format tonight of sprint cars out there, engine starts, hot laps and time trials all on the infield. So we're going to get all that nitty gritty footy of the cars and crews getting worked on, and the crews, you know, making those changes in between hot laps. So and time trials, that's what the nitty gritty I love too. So we'll get out on that infield shortly and when those sprint cars are out there. Second group of hot laps here. What a unique track. This is completely different to last night. Going into 1 and 2, and they're literally on the back foot, backing it up to keep it down low. Something crazy. This will be such a racy heat race track. I hope it doesn't take any rubber. It's pretty black in 1 and 2 already. 3 and 4, they're cruising right now, just up as the cushion moves further up. But 1 and 2, the Marcus had a lot of speed then on Kinza Claridge. Kinza was running mid to high, and Marcus just dove it low, and yeah, took off. So right now we got Corbet out there, O'Connell, Pickens. Yeah, we'll see what the real lap times are, and then we got Hallett after that as well. So, but it's only going to definitely get slower. It's not going to get faster tonight. Alrighty, Lockie McHugh, quick time tonight with a 12 flat, nearly 12.003 or something. There's definitely, I'm going to call it rubber down in 3 and 4, 2 different tracks. So about a second and a half slower than yesterday. I did say 4 before, but I was gibberish. It was the wrong time. It was the 360. But definitely going to be interesting if they touch the track or not, because we could see some, you know, single line racing at the moment. Yeah, definitely, I believe, some rubber right now on the racetrack. Quick time tonight, Lockie McHugh, Australian champ. 4 in a row, going for 5 here at Gladstone, the king of Gladstone. Talk about that track. Was it just a little bit of luck going out late with the rubber? I know you're always fast here, but it is just a perfect spot to be, eh? Yeah, well,
yeah, obviously late field drill normally worried about that, but yeah, the rubber just kept coming in better and better, and I obviously felt a little bit of it in hot laps, and it didn't really get much more rubber down, I'd say, throughout the time trials, but it was still really patchy. Like areas down the back straight still got a lot of wheel spin, so yeah, it was that sweet spot of move your car halfway and you'd be in it or out of it, so it was sort of tricky in that regard, but yeah, cool to come away quick time.
Now, was it 1 and 2, 3 and 4 rubber, or more just 3 and 4 looked really grippy for you guys?
Yeah, more 3 and 4, but a little bit like on the exit of 2. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do a bit of track work and bring it back a bit before these heats, and hopefully have a good track for later on. All right, mate, good luck tonight, and also, is there any sponsors you'd like to thank? Yeah, just a big thanks to SRV Road Freight for giving me and the boys everything we need to go down the road.
That's right. Good luck tonight, mate. Hope we can go 5-8.
Thank you.
Okay, just caught up with quick time, Lockie McHugh. Interesting to hear how they feel the rubber. It's really fascinating. Right now, they're just scratching the whole track. They have to for track prep. Good start of their coat. And then 360's going back out, so they're scratching the whole track top to bottom. I don't think they really need a touch top, but they are. So it'll be a fast racetrack in the heats, I think. heat race number 1 in the books. The racetrack is back. Marcus Dumnesy, you know, sort of gapped the field in that one. It was a great race for him. Marcus Dumnesy win. Ryan Newton second, and Lockie McHugh third. Heat 2 now. We've got a GoPro on the fence coming out of 4. It's going to be nice. I think there's a little bit of a motion coming out, but heat 2 now. The books. That was a very, very racy race. I know that's weird to say, but it was a very racy race. Hallett got the win, Boldy in second, and Corbet in third. Let's go catch up with our heat race winners. Heat race number 1 here, Marcus Dumnesy, mate. Talk to us about the rework of the track and what was it like out there.
She's definitely polar opposite to yesterday, but yeah, we copped a lot of rain yesterday, so it was pretty good that they got that in. They done an unreal job yesterday, and we're here today. She's slick, that's for sure. Went rubber down in qualifying, and I missed it in 3 and 4, so it put me in the position I'm in currently, which is not ideal, but luckily there's not that many cars here, else I would have been hung out to dry. Would have been in real trouble, but no, luckily got start off the front, win that heat, and yeah, so see where that puts us, hopefully in the dash, I'd say, maybe, I don't know, and then go from there, see what we can do. Definitely got to fine tune this thing a little. I was hitting ghost numbers then, and haven't got the greatest stick, but it was just 100% commitment, not much grip right then. Get it on the wing and go for it. But now, confident we can get this thing dialed in. We've got hopefully the shootout before the main, and try a few things and go from there.
All right, mate. Any sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yes, Aussie River Turf coming on board this weekend. Obviously, Valvoline for always been behind us. CLV Haulage for getting us up and down the road. PWR Radiators. Johnson Heavy Diesel for keeping our truck on the road, and yeah, just everyone else that gets behind this team and keeps us trucking.
All right, thanks, mate. Good luck tonight.
Thank you. Cheers.
Here in Brock Hallett, Heat 2, winner tonight here at Gladstone Speedway. Talk us about the dynamic of the track in your race.
Yeah, definitely, obviously a lot different to last night, a lot drier. Sort of on the verge of taking rubber, but still being able to move around. So we're lucky enough to move forward and get the win from a deep starting spot, but really looking forward to getting this feature underway. Okay, now you're out of 8, I believe, in the pole shuffle, so you're out first with Lockie McHugh. Are you a pole shuffle guy, a dash guy, or a shootout type guy? I think definitely a shootout sort of guy. There's nothing better than seeing sort of 4 guys go, to try and get the best lap time, and yeah, it sort of allows, I think, a lot fairer and a lot better racing. So. All right, mate, well, good luck tonight, and hope you move forward in the pole shootout. Cool, thanks. Okay, coming up next is the pole shootout shuffle, whatever you want to call it. I thought when they put it on the board, it was 1 and 2 meant you're off the pole tonight sort of deal, but it's actually the last driver out, so Hallett and McHugh will be the last 2 out, so sorry about that, but that's how it's going to go.
shuffle in the book. Brock Hallett and McHugh went at it, but Hallett's off the pole. Looks, track looks great right now. It's going to be a ripper, eh, mate? Rolling out now. We just had a great LS360 feature. Now we got the 410s ready to go. The track is a perfect condition to have a feature race on. It's going to be a great race between McHugh and Hallett. They've both been the fastest through the pole shootout nearly the whole weekend. Corbet's going to be in there. I think Michael Pickens will have a great feature as well. I think Newton's going to charge hard. I think he got a little bit hard done by in the pole shuffle, but that's racing. And yeah, I think it's 10 grand on the line again, and hopefully the winner will win around and get the victory fuel in to slig at the end. So yeah, it's going to be I feel like a lot in this feature. A lot. I'm excited for this one. This is Gladstone at its best, and yeah, definitely coming back here. Great racetrack. This turn one at Gladstone is something different. It is rough to get through. Just seen Menzo either biked up or got into the back of someone, and then Pickens had nowhere to go. He got up in the front. The front end's knocked out. He's caught on the fence. Then poor Tarhlea again, just nowhere to go, rolls over as well. Try to get a word from Michael just on it, how it goes, but if not, it's I understand. It's a rough time straight away after a wreck. Well, mate, first turn going into the feature. Got it on footage, but you tell me from your point of view what happened there.
Everything happened so fast, to be honest. It's everyone trying to fit into that tight turn and didn't come out the other end. But yeah, thanks to my guys for the weekend, and bummer we couldn't get a result.
Yeah, mate. I hope to see you next week at Toowoomba back at it.
Yeah, thank you. We'll be back for sure.
After just speaking with Michael, which gut wrenching, you know, all that effort in first lap, and spoke to Dylan off camera. He's pretty gutted too. He's probably through the corner and they made contact. But also later in that video, you look where Marcus had to get on anchors to obviously miss everything. Then Tarhlea had nowhere to go, and then Kinzer had nowhere to go. They all made connection over the left rears. That caused that accident as well. But just interested to see how Marcus dumps his left rear side of the car is, as there was a bit of contact over that as well. So getting everything sorted now. I think they've cut some laps because they've cut it to 25 laps for the time issues again. Not Randy Morgan. We're getting a car towed to the back. I don't know who exactly that is. We'll check that in a minute. I think a rear end or something's wrong with it, so we'll follow that in a minute. But yeah, it's going to be a tricky track. It's very grippy on top still. But yeah, it's racy. McHugh had a great gap on the field, but that lap traffic, they're racing really hard at the back, and this is going to be a very interesting race with this lap traffic. This turn 1 and 2, I can't say enough of how much this right here sets the tone for the whole race right now. Like the lap cars, if it gets rubber, like there's no rubber right now, it's a great racetrack, they're even sliding to the top using it, but this is where the race is won or lost, I believe, turn 1 and 2. It's so wheelie. I don't know. I say wheelie because like they're probably feathering it on the wheel, all that type of stuff. After that, great drive. That was nice.
Yeah, no, it was really good. Racetrack coming alive in the end, just doing giant hammer on the top, and could really move around. It was really good. Happy with where we are. Big season, so
Alright, mate, good luck for the rest of the season. Finish your electrolytes, big good tour.
Thank you.
There you have it. Gladstone is done and dusted. What a trip. I'm so happy. I want to thank the team from Big Two Fuel for bringing me up here. It's been a great experience, and yeah, I can't wait to get to Toowoomba next week. Lockie McHugh, 5 from Gladstone. Yeah, just this place is great, and 2 nights in a row. Yeah, 2 different completely tracks, but I can't thank the staff, the volunteers. Everyone's been so welcoming here, and if you ever want to come to Gladstone, don't be afraid. This place puts it on, and it's a great show.